You ready for this?
I believe I am.
Well, welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast, episode 9.
Yeah.
Hey, Trina's back. Trina's back.
Hey, people.
First things first you mentioned this before that we need to start doing is telling people, be sure to like, subscribe.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Share, follow, all that good stuff. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and to wherever we are on audio podcast platforms, which is everywhere.
And if you're listening, please be sure to rate us.
Rate us.
Please provide a star or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
Right.
5 stars on iTunes. Let's get our rankings up. Leave a comment. Tell us what you vibe with about our
man, let us know.
podcast. Let us know. We like comments because otherwise we don't know that you watched.
Yeah, and did you go to brunch? Hashtag Brunch Crew.
Yes.
Tag us. You know,
Tag
we want to know.
us.
I really want to know.
Tag us with your brunch.
You know what I mean?
Show us a picture of what you ate.
I want to see what you ate. I
Because
want to
we
be
know
nosy.
you took pictures, okay? Just like we do.
How many times have we been out to brunch and we start, surfing on somebody else's plate?
Yeah.
And when they get their stuff delivered, and then get into a whole conversation with people, and they do the same thing to us.
Yeah.
People are like, yo, what's that?
What's that?
Yeah, where were we? We were at Chadwick's
When
last time, and that woman was that table was looking at my
table
plate,
behind,
and
yeah.
I looked over and I was like, it's good. It's good. This chicken and waffles is serious.
It's always fun to see that people, especially if you've never been to the establishment, you're scanning around to see what's on other people's plates.
Yeah, man.
What else is coming out?
What can I get next time?
What are they
What should I
bringing
get
out?
now?
Oh, smack. Look
Yeah.
at that. Do you see that? I think I might want that.
Or you order something and it's good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good or maybe it's whatever. Then you see somebody else, you be like,
Yo,
damn,
look at that.
should have got that.
Should have got that.
That's the brunch
That's my
life.
favorite thing. Or because most of the stuff ain't gluten free, so all the good stuff is not gluten free that comes out. The other day, them biscuit sandwiches that were rolling out at the Junction.
Where were we
Bistro.
at? We were at Junction.
At Junction Bistro.
Yeah, they had biscuits that looked like Ruthie's All Day biscuits.
Yeah, look like Ruthie's.
And you know how I feel about Ruthie's All Day
Ooh,
biscuits.
I've been feeling like Ruthie's recently.
You're gonna have to go back to Ruthie's soon.
That and
Lord.
Tupelo.
Oh yeah, Tupelo. Is it Tupelo?
Tupelo? I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah,
Listen,
them.
I want
Tupelo honey.
them fried green tomatoes and grits.
You know what I'm saying?
got
even I like that. I don't even eat grits. And I was like, this good. This is good. And Copperwood Tavern too. Shout out to them.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Copperwood.
Shout out to them.
Hey. Hi, Copperwood.
Oh, look at that call got loud just now.
That was a
Ooh.
lot.
They did send us a $50 gift card.
Hercules. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yo, let's sip, man.
Should we toast?
So let's toast to by the time this comes out, we should be at 500 followers on Instagram, and we just hit 50 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey.
So hey, shout out to that. That is not something that just comes without effort.
That is so awesome. And cheers to you. Cheers to you and your hard work and your focus on being the key grip.
The key grip guy.
The key
Thank
grip
you.
guy.
Thank you. Which is an actual position on the Hollywood set.
Ooh, this tastes good.
Wow.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
We just sip.
we are sipping
Yeah, tell them.
estate grown Albarino from Bokish Vineyard.
We don't usually shout
Focus.
people out on the show, but Trina just got back from Lodi.
I just got back from Lodi, California. Shout out to the Roots Fund and shout out to the Lace Collective, which is the t-shirt that I'm wearing. And that's the Lodi Appalachian Inclusive Collective. And what that is, they're a group of wine growers and winemakers, vineyards, etc., members who believe in the inclusivity of the wine industry, bringing in minorities.
Okay, shout out to y'all. I didn't know that.
Having projects, having partnerships, sponsoring with the Roots Fund. The first official folks to sign on to the Root Fund's initiative when they first formed back in 2020, and they discussed we want to bring minorities and underserved communities into the wine industry to gain more exposure, more
Very dope.
experience, all those things. And Bokish is one of the members. So we are drinking their sparkling Albarino, which I had while I was there, on their beautiful vineyard property, which not only is a beautiful vineyard, we also did some blending. We did a blending session down in the cellar with the winemaker. We toured. We looked at their beautiful vineyard, and apparently they have a booming wedding.
Oh,
event
nice,
space,
nice.
vineyard
I mean,
weddings.
those areas out there, yeah. Come on, man. It's a
They
beautiful
have
thing.
one of
This
the
is really nice.
premier
Nice,
spaces.
very nice, very nice.
So, we talked a lot. We learned a lot. They talked to us. We were a very small group. It was a very intimate setting to learn about the industry, to learn about winemaking, to learn about layering your business.
Yeah.
The business model of the tasting room, the business model of virtual, the wine sales online, the business model of also having the event space for weddings, and how that all folds into
That's
your
beautiful,
business.
yo.
And growing your own grapes on premise and making your own wine on premise.
I know you have your own wine dreams, which
Yes.
are now my wine dreams as well.
Thank you.
Did they, being out there, did it make you, was there any draw or pull to that lifestyle, like the whole, vineyard type of thing and all that whole process? Anywhere along that process? Could you picture yourself anywhere there?
I would say my love of nature does draw me there. Like the grapes, the vines, the being in the dirt, the playing in the dirt. Not playing in the dirt, but, getting your hands dirty and just being in that environment. It's a different space. These are people who are working their own land that they own, growing grapes and doing something that they are passionate about.
That's dope.
And producing something that they're sharing with the world.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. The folks that, did you ask anyone there who worked at the different vineyards, the proximity of their homes?
Many of them live on property.
They live on property. A lot
Their
of them.
houses, they usually pointed them out to us. There's our house right there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there's our house right over there.
Because I've been to what is it
Napa.
Napa, right, and the other areas, and they're out there.
Right.
Like where, you know what I'm saying? Typically, I guess it's a small town somewhere close, and then you have to travel a couple of hours to get to like San Fran or something.
Right. No, they live every property, except for where we just went to vines only.
Yeah.
But where they're like estate grown or the estate properties, the house was just over to the left or just over to the right, and and they've grown around. They've acquired the land around.
Word.
They have their house there. They live there, raise their kids.
Dope.
And, have been a part of the community for many of them upwards of 20 years doing business.
It's beautiful, man.
Growing.
Being able to do something you love for a living.
Every day, all day.
This is the grind. This is what we all trying to do, right?
Yeah.
This is not what they teach you is the American dream. This is the real.
No.
That's the real, you know what I'm saying?
And the
one of them at least.
The farming aspect of it, the farm to table situation out there was serious.
Yeah. You talked about that when we were talking.
The food is different. The food was different. Everything was fresh. I felt great. My body was happy. They were just, just a different vibe. So do I want to necessarily move to California and live and live there? I don't think so. I still am an East Coast girl. I'm a Florida East Coast girl.
Florida is completely abandoned the Northeast. Dang, man.
It's starting to get cold, and my body is starting to feel it.
Right.
It just don't work for me. The cold don't work for me.
Right.
But it's just beautiful. And shout out to Lace for hosting us.
Shout out.
For giving us such a great opportunity to learn and pique our interest and give us opportunities and welcome us back. Because I just posted and they're like, it was so great. We can't wait for you to come back. When are you coming back?
That's dope,
And
man.
shout out to the Roots Fund scholars
shout
who
out
are out there working.
Right.
Who are just finishing harvest, who are out there going to work at wineries and experience and get that hands-on opportunity. And shout out to Lace and all the wineries and the partnerships that are offering opportunities to the scholars.
Right. And the Roots Fund too. Shout out to the Roots Fund too.
Roots Fund, because they've got trip after trip after just
man.
these enrichment trips for us to experience and be exposed to different things and meet people and make connections to improve our own careers. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Priceless.
Yeah, I mean, while certain demographics in this country just kind of get born into opportunities like that, others, such as ourselves, we need organizations that are going to make a way for.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because those doors are not just going to open up for people who look like you, people who look like me. That's just not how it works in these industries. And you get an organization that can, make these partnerships and stuff like that. Because a lot of times there's good people out there who would be willing. And you seem like you ran into a bunch of them. Like you had a lot of good experiences with the people while you were out there.
If I wanted to say that I wanted to quit and move out there, I don't think I would have any issue.
They'd be ready to go.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any issue in me getting a job out there.
Word.
Yeah, and wine. Just live it, breathe it, work it.
You just had to give up next day delivery from Amazon, huh? It's probably not gonna happen out there.
We saw Amazon out there.
I know they out there. But was it the next day?
No, I was gonna get something shipped out there, and it was Tuesday, and it was gonna get there on Thursday.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so no, it's popping. The
decent.
trucks was out there,
All
and
right.
let me tell you, speeding all through the vineyards or through Lodi. There was no speed limit. Everybody was flying out there. They was flying. The mailman. We sat in the vineyard. We had lunch in a vineyard one day. It was closing up to the street.
Oh, that's when they had the table outside?
That
was fly. That was fly stuff.
Shout out to Gerardo
shout outs.
and Anaya Wines. That was an excellent experience. And Lodi Crush. He has his own crush company, custom crush company, and they hosted us out there, and that was fantastic. But watching the Amazon trucks fly by and the mailman just
not a lot of police presence out there, or they just don't really care?
I didn't see any police.
You didn't see nothing out there.
Not in between from vineyard to vineyard, moving around. Not a lot.
I mean, I'm just trying to gauge it. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I order my sneakers, like I don't want somebody talking about your sneakers gonna be in 3 weeks. I ain't got time for that.
Nah, because I was gonna order another pair of hunter boots and have them shipped, and I just stopped myself because I was like,
you're doing a lot.
My
you didn't
luggage.
mention that to me. I'd have been like, you gotta chill.
You
gotta chill.
I wasn't gonna tell you that.
Yeah, of course you
I
weren't.
wasn't gonna tell you that. But I just found another way. I was like, it's not like I didn't bring 2 pairs of boots. So where are the other boots, Trina?
Look, we about to move in together soon. You know what I'm saying? Look, all this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get real. We ain't got no basement. We ain't got no attic. You're gonna have to use your little trunk. You're gonna have to hide your shoes.
I'm not sure. Are you gonna hide your sneakers?
No, oh no, you know my sneakers are gonna be round open.
Yeah.
You can be like, you got another pair? I'm like, yeah, I got another pair.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I got some shoes.
Yeah, well, it might be some stuff I might have to hide though. You never know. Like, what if I bought you something?
Okay.
What if I bought you something I didn't want you to see until a certain time?
Okay, then I guess you would have to hide.
You're gonna have to hide stuff. Don't act like there's no opportunity to hide, instances where we have to hide stuff.
I guess so. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
gonna work?
Exactly. Oh, now you coming around to about what I'm thinking. Now you catching on to what I'm saying.
How's that gonna work?
How does that work? It's a lot of things.
Oh shit.
That come into question. All the time, we gotta live together. I'm tired of driving home. I'm tired of you leaving. You think about the fact that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You might have to hide stuff.
What we gonna do?
Hey man, you gotta figure it out.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna tell you my secrets. You don't tell me yours.
Oh my goodness. This is gonna be real interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting.
For sure.
Yeah. So this is our first time appearing.
Oh, as a married couple, right? Right? Did we?
Yeah, because I was gone.
Last
week.
Because we told them before we got married,
right,
and whatnot. And the
then
next week you
then
were
I
gone.
left.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that.
Hey.
We married.
Hey, people. Cheers. Yeah, I was gone.
Last time we said we were married, we were saying that because we were gonna be married by the time you saw it. But
yeah,
this is our first time on.
But now, yeah, I left. I left like 5 days after we got married.
You know what I'm saying? I begged and pleaded for her not to leave that soon after we got married.
Oh, you lying. Oh, why you going to do that? Oh, why you going to do that? Why you going to do that?
She said the streets are calling.
You going to have these people making comments.
She said the streets is calling. I got to go.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, she got to go.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I had to go.
Nah, man. Yeah, I was all about it, man.
I appreciate
very happy you went out
your
there. It was dope.
understanding. It was a life-changing experience. I was very, reflective, a lot of looking on the inside about what I'm going to do next, how to transition, just a focus that I didn't have before. It was just so great to be around wine people and talking wine. And
You know, an observation I had of you during and after this trip is that it seemed like it gave you more of a sense of belonging in the wine spaces.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
It's great to find your people.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope, man. I love it.
It's great. It feels really good. It's great. I feel great. And shout out to the crew, the family. Shout out to Darren, Victor, Kenda, and Tony. Those are the folks. And Catalina, because she left early. And John, because he left early.
So many people.
But for the scholars who were on this enrichment trip, shout out to y'all. And shout out to Akimi, our lovely executive director, who was running the show the whole time. And Randy Caparoso, who gave me the amazing book.
Word, that book is dope.
The book
I was impressed with that book. It's a Lodi book.
The Lodi book, a definitive history of the largest.
It's a heavy book, yo.
The largest grape growing region in the United States.
That people don't know about.
This
I mean,
bottle.
the wine folks, y'all know.
Yeah,
about
I mean, people know about Lodi. You've 9 times out of 10 had grapes from Lodi, but these bottles actually say Lodi on them. So read your bottles.
But I'm not sure if you and I discussed this on here.
I don't know.
When we talked about Lodi, but the fact that the Napa, the other ones are the more popular. We're the household names.
Yes.
And Lodi is something I had never heard of it until you told me about it.
Yes, they actually have more square footage of grapes growing.
Right.
Than Napa and Sonoma combined. So over 110,000 acres.
It's
of
crazy.
Space,
it's crazy.
Where the other two have in the 40s each.
Right.
So just there's the countless places. 9 times out of 10, you've had some wine.
Yeah.
That was from Lodi. Yeah. It may have had Napa on there because they purchased the grapes.
Be sourcing grapes.
They source the grapes from Lodi, and then they drive them on up the road to Napa and bottle. They bottled it in Napa, but the grapes grown are actually from Lodi. In many, many instances. Not saying that grapes aren't being grown in Napa, but there's just not enough grapes there to source to all of the United States.
You gonna get a Lodi tattoo?
Nah.
No? Okay.
There's only one other tattoo I'm getting.
Well, it's one for now.
We're
gonna get our fingers tattooed.
Yeah, we're gonna get our fingers tattooed.
You know what I'm saying? CMB.
Yeah, we all we got.
You gonna get CMB on our fingers?
No. You know what we get.
Yo, we are almost 20 minutes into this podcast, and we haven't talked about Kanye West.
That's a good thing.
No, man, gotta talk about Kanye West.
Why we gotta talk about? I had to make a statement today at work because it was on CNN, and I had to let everybody know.
It was on CNN.
I had to let everybody know because I was the only black person in the office. I just was like, I want y'all to know that we, the delegation has given him away to somebody else.
Giving him away.
We are not claiming. Black people are not claiming him.
Let me tell you something.
Go on ahead.
I want to talk about this because now it's starting to get humorous to me. And I like to laugh about things.
Yeah.
And this is in no way about his mental health for sure, because that's not what I'm talking about.
Different thing.
So when all this started transpiring, him getting this cancellation and everything,
the
cancellation, right?
Is that what it is?
I mean, come on, they just piling on it. They're stating facts now that don't even have anything to do with what happened recently. They're like, he's no longer on Def Jam. His contract at Def Jam was up in 2021. It's like, relax. But so at times it looked like maybe he's burning it down, like destroy and rebuild type of thing, right? He's burning the house down so he can be free, be free of all the restraints from the industry and all this other stuff, right? And then I hear he got escorted out of Skechers, and I'm like,
what are you doing?
He might be in trouble. Because if he's still looking for infrastructure, then that's not a good look, my G.
But he yay though, so he think that he could just do whatever.
Man, apparently.
He think he could do whatever.
Man, if he's still looking for infrastructure. Now, that's fine though. If he still needs infrastructure, okay. All right, I get it. But you shouldn't think that you can walk into any corporation right now. Bro, you hot, bro. You gotta relax.
You are like kryptonite.
You are so hot. Everybody watch you.
Don't
right
nobody want to touch you
now.
right
Nobody
now.
touch you right now. You got Q-Tip going on Instagram talking about I stand with my Jewish friends and with the Jews. Yo, D nice. You know what I'm saying? Your culture is taking a stand against you.
But let me just say.
Okay.
This is my break.
That came from the belly just now.
Let me just say, where was his stand when he was doing them anti-black statements?
Well, that's a deeper issue, isn't it? That's a deeper issue.
This stand should have happened way back then. We should have did this. We should have
We should have did what?
All the stands
Kicked
that
him,
everybody's
all
taking,
the stands
that everybody's standing on right now.
Everybody want to stand up all of a sudden.
Everybody want to stand in distance.
Well,
listen, Kanye has broken up with Ye. That was breaking. I saw that.
Kanye
has separated from Ye.
I started to post Whiskey and Kicks no longer carrying Yeezy products.
Whatever, because there's a whole lot of Yeezy
I was like,
up in here.
Foot Locker and TJ Maxx got Yeezy products? I didn't know that.
Listen.
What? Yo, it's crazy.
It's sad that he is even he's becoming a punchline now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's looking wild out there.
I saw that last night. Donda Academy was closed.
And people trying to get their money back.
$15,000 a year per child. They were closing effectively the rest of the school year. This morning, Donda Academy was back open, and Ye sent a message telling everybody to come back.
Oh, for real? I didn't see that.
Now, I saw that. That was this morning. Last night, it was closed. This morning, something went out.
Y'all come on back.
And then they put it on Twitter, the picture telling the kids to come back.
Man.
Listen, and apparently he's still going through the custody situation with Kim.
Well, yeah, there's that. And she already put her statement out saying that she doesn't, she's standing with the Jews and anti-Semitism is blah, blah, blah. So, which, it is what it is. But
just homeschool them babies.
It's just the pile on. She just gave him the people's elbow. You know what I'm saying? The rock joint. She jumped off the rope.
Listen, I'm going to need to bring the kids home because I don't want the kids to go through the backlash of what their father has done.
No, they going through it.
Lil North is going through it right now. I think she plays basketball for her school, whatever school she does attend.
Right.
And who's the next one? Saint?
I don't know. I think Saint names.
No, is it North and then Saint and then Chicago and then
East?
Psalm.
Right.
Maybe it's North.
Listen.
Either way, protect the babies because they don't need to deal with the foolishness of their father, the sins of the father.
Dang. It's gotten so bad that Trina is now halfway siding with the Kardashians.
And you know my ass ain't never gonna side with the Kardashians.
Jeez.
But I actually feel bad for Kim at this point. I actually do feel bad because every time he opens his mouth and says something about it, I'm like, Lord. I know she is like, what? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this?
Yay different. Yay different, man.
What did I do to attract this level of madness into my life?
He can recover from it. It's gonna take him some time though.
A couple of gospel albums, a little sit down with TD
No,
Jakes.
he don't need that. He don't need no gospel albums.
A sit down with TD Jakes, or maybe he'll do an Oprah interview.
Oh, maybe. Or nah, she's sending that over to her girl now, Gail.
Gail
Yeah,
gonna
Gail
do
doing
it.
those,
Yeah,
but she
Oprah
trying to
probably
punk
like, I
Gail.
don't want to talk to him.
Oprah came out the house yet? I don't know.
I don't think she's still, but she
Man.
is out. Yeah, because she went to the Tyler Perry
Okay.
stuff. She did come out.
But yeah, man, prayers out to that dude. What they say in 2022, thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers.
Everybody, thoughts and prayers.
Listen, he said that he ain't had supermodel
Sex
in a good month. Somebody
good
pray for
month.
him.
He said, somebody pray for me. Yo. He still got a sense of humor.
Listen, he said he lost what did he say? He lost 400 million, or he's less.
No, he's
lost-
valued at $400 million.
So
now.
he lost $2 billion.
He didn't lose $2 billion.
His net worth.
Yeah, his net worth.
He lost $2
He's so
billion.
crazy. He's no longer a billionaire. Oh, of course, it's all value. What
It
are we
don't make
talking
sense.
about?
It don't add up. You can't just drop them all of that in 60 seconds.
It's just like, yo, it's so many headlines. It's crazy, and that's it's just chasing the headlines.
And
now.
shout out to Forbes for just sharing the foolishness. Forbes, how y'all jumping in it? How can you evaluate somebody in less than 48 hours?
Because they already had it done because he gave them so much hell before.
Listen,
They already had that. If he loses this, what would he be?
He's gonna be worth it.
They had that. They just had to push send.
Can y'all not?
They just hit enter.
Can y'all not? And shout out to the black. What do we call these folks? The Yeezyites, the black
Yeezites?
the Yeezites. Shout out to the Yeezites who are still holding on Facebook, and because that's where I see it on Facebook.
What are they saying?
This is genius. This is what he wanted. This is how he will be free. If you don't understand business 101 and da-da-da, he got out of this scot-free. He didn't have any penalties. He got all of his stuff back and all. And then somebody posted about Adidas is going to reproduce all of the stuff just without the logo because they still have the rights to something in the colors way or whatever that stuff.
Well, there's validity to what they're saying, of course, because yes, you no longer have any contracts, but you burn the entire village down in the process. Now, if you want to repair that, you got to work on it. And then as far as the Adidas thing goes, yes, they own all the designs that they produce under the partnership.
Yeah.
So yeah, they own it. That makes sense. I mean, you can't go in there and make an Adidas with Adidas technology, a sneaker with Adidas technology, and expect to keep it if y'all split. You know what I mean? So they kept that, but he still owns the trademark to the term Yeezy. So if he makes Yeezys, you have to come up with a whole new design, which he can clearly do.
Good.
He could recover.
Well, I just want to get some of the discount Yeezys.
Oh Lord, give me some Adidas 350s.
Give me some Adidas 400s. Give me
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, man.
Give me some Adidas 400s. I want them in purple. Okay, I will then wear them, but I refuse to pay $350, $400 for some sneakers. It's just not something that I will do.
Well, I never paid $300-$400 for a pair of Yeezys. Just for the record, it was like 200 something.
Wasn't they $250?
Yeah, it's like 2 something.
Wasn't it closer to $3?
It might be on 3.
Yeah.
Not 400. Though.
Okay, but it was $3.
I'm not paying 400 for some.
I'm
Yeezys.
not paying $3 for no Yeezys. But if I could get them for $125.
$125. Let me find out. Adidas gonna, Adidas. As much of an Adidas head as I am,
yes, you are.
They be having some of the worst colorways. They be ruining sneakers. So if they come out with something elephant print or zebra or polka dot Yeezys with pink soles or some dumb shit, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Can I just get some gray on gray?
Well, there's gray Yeezys.
Yeah, I just want gray.
Yeah, it's gray Yeezys.
I don't want the Yeezys though, because I don't want to pay $250.
They ain't Yeezys no more. They're gonna be Adidas.
Hey, I'll
Adidas
take
350. They might put 3 stripes on the side.
I'll take them.
Donnie said they're gonna put 3 stripes on the side.
In the fabric, they're gonna wove it into.
He said
the
they're gonna find a way to ruin it. I wonder what people are gonna do.
Adidas, this is your ball to drop.
$89.99. Oh God.
Listen, because Beyonce be making these platform sneakers and they be selling out like it ain't no tomorrow. I can never get a pair of anything that she launches in my size when it first comes out.
Well, I got you some Beyonce joints.
Yeah, you got me those. But I'm talking about the gum soles.
I know what you mean.
I wanted the gum soles and the gum soles is gone.
They go quick.
They go really quick.
I mean, it's the name, man. It's hot. You know what
I
I'm
know. And then her outfits she be coming out with, but they be having like the bodysuits be having high crotch areas. You can't wear that in my size. You can't.
Right.
It don't work. It don't work.
The bubbly is good, yo.
You like it?
It's pretty good.
Ask.
It's really fruity.
Yes. What do you
So
get?
I got peach.
Yeah. What else?
I got peach and apricot.
You didn't get the green apple?
I might have. But those jumped out to me.
Okay, because it's very fruit forward.
It's fruity.
It's sparkling Albarino. This vineyard, they focus on Spanish varietals. They're in Lodi, but they decided to just focus on growing Spanish varietals to be different from what's going on in Lodi. So this Albarino I thought was really great. It's really refreshing. It's like, especially if you're like outside in the heat and it's sunny and
it's one
get
of those
this,
things.
you pull this out the ice bucket and you pour it and you're like, oh yeah, give me some more. You know,
Indeed, I hear you. Yeah. It's definitely one of those type of joints. It's nice, but it would be nice on a hot day on a rooftop.
Yeah. More to come.
So let me ask, man. Have you and your girlfriends been sending back and forth pictures of Jonathan Majors? Since we're gonna be living together and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to hide your phone or something. I don't want to see pictures of Jonathan Majors sitting around my damn house. You saw the Drake. You saw the picture. We all saw the pictures, man. The homeboy got in crazy shape.
He's on Men's Health magazine. He's going to be in the new Creed.
I'm gonna need you to catch your breath.
As King.
That's his name in there, King.
King.
Homie's ripped.
King.
He's ripped.
King.
I'm gonna need you and your girlfriends. Y'all do your thing, man. Do your thing. I understand.
King.
Yeah, y'all nasty.
Who knew that tick could turn into that?
What's it? Tick. What's Tick?
Tick from the HBO thing that he was in.
Oh, that was his name on there.
Remember? Love Country.
Love Country. I do not remember
Tick.
people's names.
That's what she called him, Tick.
Oh, okay, I remember that now.
Have mercy, hamburger.
Y'all nasty.
I'm a married woman.
The black woman delegation, man. Y'all got secrets.
The black woman delegation.
I knew. I was like, I'm gonna bring this up.
I can't believe you threw that in there. Yeah.
Why not?
Because I just didn't expect
She
that
tried to take a sip from her bubbly when I brought it up. Let me ask,
ladies, if you haven't, go to Men's Fitness, or you can go to Creed. I think their Instagram page now is starting to promote the movie, and you can see the different photos.
They probably got paid partnerships with the black woman delegation when they post.
All the women gonna be at the theater for that one.
Look at y'all, yo, and that's what's his directorial debut.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question, yo. That made me think about
another
that.
one, because you got another one.
Well, that wasn't even a question. I was just throwing that out there because I know it's true. Disgusting.
Why gotta be disgusting?
I'm just messing with you, man. You know how y'all women be disgusting, man. Come on.
Yeah.
If you let's say somehow you were allowed a celebrity hall pass. Trina, who you tapping?
Oh.
I got my answer.
Oh, wow. Hold on. I got to think about this. A celebrity hall pass. Any celebrity that I could have to myself.
Outside of Jonathan Majors.
Outside of Jonathan Majors.
Come on, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got, they listening, yo. They listening.
Let me check my phone.
Oh, Lord. She checking. Angle that, yo. And I can see in the glass over there, too. Put it in front of you. Yeah. I don't need to see your phone with a reflection any damn where. You know what I'm saying? You look up your little, your filth floater. Oh, gosh. This is ridiculous, y'all. I swear.
It's so hard.
I bet.
Because
Pause.
I could say.
And don't name some motherfuckers that nobody even know except for all y'all filthy girls talk about. Oh, y'all girls, y'all been to Django's page on Instagram.
No, I won't name none of the strippers.
We don't need all that.
I won't name any of the men in the
celebrity hall pass.
The dance circuit, the dance. Okay.
Celebrity hall pass.
A celebrity hall pass.
Yeah, I guess you making it count.
I'm really making it count because right about now.
See, the problem is that she got like 6 of them in her mind right now. She's trying to filter through. She don't want to waste it.
If I don't want to waste it on somebody.
Just pick one for the sake of the pod. So we can talk. Just pick one.
I would say, if I say Idris Elba,
then you mean Idris Elba. Is that too easy? Is that too easy?
It seems like it's too easy. I feel like I might change it in another 5 minutes. But who is your celebrity?
That's going to be 2 then. If you're going to come up with another one, then I'm going to think about somebody else too.
Well, because
we staying even in this relationship.
I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this.
Yo. So you want to hear mine?
Yeah, I would love to hear.
Y'all, I don't know how y'all going to feel about this. I really don't care. All right, so this is gonna be, this is not gonna be the typical thing.
Oh, Jesus.
But she been thirst trapping lately, and I'm coming for a drink. You wanna know who?
Who?
Martha Stewart, baby, 81. Holla.
Martha Stewart, babe.
I'm buttering them flapjacks.
Ew, babe, what?
You didn't see them thirst trap pictures she put up?
No.
You didn't see those pictures, Trina?
What the heck are you talking about? Is this what you and your friends talk about?
No, it's on me, baby. Look, I don't need you hating on my pick.
I'm going to see.
Yo, look up Martha Stewart thirst trap pics that she just put up recently. Martha getting it. 81.
81, babe.
She 81.
You would really go after an 81-year-old woman.
Yeah, you don't know what them wrinkles might be doing.
Ew.
Do you see the pictures?
I'm going. What pictures? The food?
She got on an apron and nothing else underneath.
I don't see that.
All right, come on, I'm gonna find it for you, man.
Oh, maybe this isn't her page. I'm at Martha Stewart 48. No, this says it's her.
Martha Stewart, pics. You gotta know how to Google, son.
I'm on Instagram. I went to. That's not her.
Huh?
Babe, really? This?
Yeah, there we go. That's Martha, yo. Martha getting it. She getting it. Come on, son. Give it up. Give it up for Martha Stewart.
I mean, I give it up because she's 81.
Yo, she's 81 though, for real.
No,
you
you gotta give it to her
crazy.
for 81. I mean, shit.
And she don't look like she got a lot of work or nothing, though, does she?
No, she doesn't. She looks like she's in proportion to her body. Like, she had a good looking body. She got a really good doctor. When she was a young lady, she had a good looking body.
Yeah.
She was good. She was a model before. I think she's well.
Martha Stewart getting it.
Maintained. Babe, okay.
Full stack, 3 pancakes. I don't need full stack. 5 pancakes.
I ain't even got nothing to say to that.
Come on, man. You gotta have something to say. It's a pod, son.
I'm just like, okay.
Y'all see how the black woman delegation be hating, son?
I'm still trying to figure out the man that I want because.
No, you said Idris Elba.
Yeah, but I mean, Idris Elba that was working out and he was on the cover of the magazine and he didn't have no pants. Like, he had no drawers on with his pants.
Okay.
Back when they were talking about he should be the next Bond. I would say, yeah.
But he stays in good shape. What do you mean?
But he's a little older. I might want a young one.
Martha Stewart, 81.
Yeah, but I might want a young one. A young buck.
Cougars, man. I swear. You know what I'm saying? Try to have a little. Come on, man. I wasn't hating on your selection. Why you got hating on me and Martha, man? Snoop be hanging with her. She probably got all the good weed.
She got all the good weed.
She got the good weed.
She growing it. She cultivating the soil.
She cultivating the soil. She can cook. She got dishes.
Okay, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
All right, good.
Y'all, you and Idris can come over for breakfast or something.
Okay.
Y'all drive one car, I drive one. I'll catch an Uber. We leave together. Celebrity hall pass done.
You ain't asking me no questions.
No, we don't want to know. We don't want to know stuff. We don't want to know stuff. We don't want to know stuff. You don't want to know what Martha be doing after. You know what I'm saying? Before she go to bed at 6:30.
Oh God. gosh. I'm so done. I'm so done. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not know that this was going to be a question because I might have picked a different dude. I just don't know.
Dude. That's not a bad pick, is it? The black woman delegation likes him, don't they?
No, the black woman delegation does like him. No, they definitely do. And I couldn't pick Jonathan Majors with his newly chiseled body. And Michael B. Jordan, no.
You look like you're not satisfied with your pick.
Because I feel like I want somebody bigger.
Just
yeah.
Here I am about to do. I'm about to start E2M next
somebody
week.
with a big
She wants
back.
somebody big.
Somebody thick.
Oh Lord.
I don't know who goes.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me start looking up my second pick.
The guy that plays in Black Panther. Umbutu. What was his name?
Oh, the head of the other tribe, whatever.
The Trini
that
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Let me find out Trina got a type. I must really have my shit on point. You blushing right now. Look at you. I must have really had my shit on point for her to jump the broom with me.
You absolutely do.
You know, man. Listen, son, come on, man. Man, that's what it is. We don't even know this dude's name. You don't even know his name.
I follow him. On Instagram.
The guy that.
What's his name? Preston. His name Preston. I think his name is Preston.
The guy that's on. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Y'all gonna get a good laugh out of that.
I ain't picking nobody else because I don't want Martha to get mad.
You don't want Martha to get
mad?
Man. What's his name? Is his name Preston? Preston.
We all know who you're talking about. It's cool. We got you know what I'm saying? People are listening. We don't.
Okay, but y'all know who I talk about.
The guy from what is it called? Black Panther?
Yeah.
Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? The head of the other tribe that was like, nah, we ain't helping y'all.
The one that
but then ended up helping
them. You know, he was chanting.
He was funny in that movie.
Yeah, he was
funny.
And then he was in Us.
Yes, yeah, it was, yeah.
But he wore the Howard sweatshirt. Holla.
Yeah.
Shout out
to Howard University, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brittney Griner too, man. It's not looking good, man. I don't honestly think anybody's doing any real work to get her home either.
Do we care? Do black people care enough to make a ruckus on our president? We have we have some Congress people up for re-election. We have some senators. It's a mid. What do you call it? Midterm election. You could definitely be pressuring some of these folks.
I mean, it would take a concerted effort from a group of people that really want that, and I don't know if that's gonna happen.
It's just like it just went away. Like it's like I read that she got
her appeal just got denied.
Yeah, she was transferred to a labor camp.
Yeah, she gone, man.
Like, are we serious right now?
And what's the name? Sleepy Joe was like, he said something about there hasn't really been too much, basically coming back from the other side as far as her getting let out.
And the last thing that I think Russia said, or Putin, or somebody who talked to, I think Elon Musk said he talked to Putin or something. And he was like, Elon
Musk.
That.
Right.
There could be some more conversation. There should be more action. The State Department.
That's what he said?
The state, I can't remember what he said.
Okay, you're saying
but he was saying that he had a conversation with Putin. And, like, if he can have a conversation with Putin, how hard can this be? Or where is the State Department in all of this?
Because you got to give us something.
Yeah, but they was going to swap for that drug dude.
There was word that they were going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you really believe that was going to happen? Not really. I don't really believe it.
Is a black woman's life not worth it?
It depends on who you're talking to.
I mean, this is crazy. Because if she was another race, if she was a non-black who was an NBA player, they would have been got her back.
Well, we've seen some things happen quicker for certain folks or whatever compared to others. So I mean, you're probably right about that.
I mean, I don't know what the Congressional Black Caucus is doing. The CBC weekend just happened. Like, I don't know where the initiative is to focus on her well-being. I don't know what the State Department is doing. I don't know what the ambassadors are doing. I just feel like everybody just kind of forgot about her.
Yeah, it's ill, man.
And I don't know what it's going to take. It's like Black Lives Matter all over again. You have this woman overseas on some BS charge. Now, granted, let me get it right. Any source of illegal substance, residue, or whatever that you get found on your person with in another country, you are subject to the laws of that country. Understood. Is it some BS political move? Absolutely. Will the United States do what needs to be done to get her out? I would reckon to say that if it were Trump, she probably would have been home.
Yeah, probably so. He's about that life.
And it's very unfortunate that I would even have to say that.
Well, that's just, his ego is that big. Like he likes, what I'm saying? He likes to throw it around.
But
like
just
that.
in the midst of diplomacy at this point, this is a diplomatic issue. And I don't feel like the necessary parties are making this, a priority. And I don't feel that the Black delegation is pushing enough for this either. I feel like everybody's just kind of sitting on the side.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. If I was a weed smoker and I was going to Russia, you know what I wouldn't be doing when I was in Russia?
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed, B.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that show Locked Up Abroad.
We've
a
all
lot.
seen that. Yeah, we've seen that.
Yo, the fear of that. Oh man.
There's certain countries you do not want to.
You don't do it.
And Russia is one. Thailand is another place you don't want to end up locked up.
Listen,
there are certain countries you do not want to end up locked up in these places because, hence her transfer to a labor camp.
Yep.
This week.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Again, thoughts and prayers to them.
I pray for her wife, her
wife,
family.
Yeah.
Everybody that's going through
nasty
the turmoil of watching this happen on a national, international scale, and even the WNBA,
yeah,
not putting some weight in this,
Yeah, I mean, she is a former WNBA player.
Yeah,
and I guess she was over there playing, right?
Yeah, she was over there playing.
Yeah, so I mean, they can barely pay their damn players. Much less.
It's so unfortunate. I just wish. And the LGBTQI community. Did I say all of them?
You digging now.
That's
taking us into a whole different situation.
But that's a whole, not only is she Black, but she's also a part of that community.
Yeah.
And it just seems like she's being double disqualified.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. And Black women traveling abroad, especially Black women who travel abroad solo, like, you have to already have your head on a swivel times 1,000 just to not get snatched and trafficked into some shit. But now you're getting imprisoned and your country is not coming to your aid.
Well, hopefully there's some efforts going on that we don't know about.
I pray so.
That could lead to her being let out and coming back home.
I pray so.
Because while I feel like there's responsibility on her behalf, of course,
absolutely,
breaking law overseas.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate and nasty, like for what she had on her, for her to be doing that much time is crazy.
Yeah, to get caught like this.
Yeah.
Even though there's some other Americans who are doing time for more drugs who are still there right now.
Right.
Who can't get out. It's rather unfortunate.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
What else is going on, man?
So what else you got on your list of, you've been throwing me some curveballs today. You asking me for my celebrity hall pass.
Got to keep things interesting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that was just a way for me to say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying,
Martha could get it. If Martha Stewart sees this and comments, I'm done.
Listen, Martha,
done.
yo, talk to me,
I'm
son.
so done.
Martha, I'm married, yo.
Yeah,
I'm married, yo.
Yeah.
But yo, you killing, yo. Those photos, the apron.
Oh yeah.
Yo, don't hate, yo. What if she sees this?
I'm not hating, babe. I'm not
Ain't
hating.
no Martha. Son.
I'm not hating.
Don't we like Martha?
Yeah, we
Snoop
do.
like Martha.
I like Martha. I like
We
her.
like Snoop. Snoop
I
like
almost ordered a wine club, but it costs too much.
Martha. I might have a couple dishes. I got the ice cubes. I think I got the square ice cube. You know what I'm saying?
I
Joint
had
got
one of
from
her
Martha's store. You know what I'm
pans.
saying? Come on, man.
Okay. All right. All right. Come on, Pippin. What else?
Ain't too much else going on. I mean, you had some stuff you wanted to get into.
I think I was talking about. I was listening to you have a conversation about, growing up and you being in talent shows and your natural born, your talent, but yet you said you were also quiet and reserved, and I can't even imagine that because I only know this version of you, so it just seems like you've always been like a personality of sorts,
Right.
And it just made me think about, finding your natural God-given talents, like being tapped into that, knowing what that is, and then making it profitable. Because I probably didn't know that wine would be the way for me. I definitely didn't know it. If I would have known it in college, I probably would have majored. If I would have known that this was a passion.
What's that major called again?
Enology.
Okay, go ahead.
Enology or vinification. But a lot of those happen on the West Coast.
Gotcha.
But you can find some other, wine studies or skip college altogether and just go straight and go into, certifications and master somm and all that type of stuff. Had I known all of that, as far as my, TV personality, radio, whatever kind of thing, that was always something that I loved on the side as well. When I tried to be an MTV VJ way back.
Right.
Yeah, it was a thing. I was really ready. I thought, go on TV and do those sort of things. So, tell me, how are you here? Because you are a personality, and
well,
what have you learned about yourself over
I don't know.
years?
For me, I kind of rediscovered this entertainment side of myself. Right, that is something that I lost for a while. I honestly I just didn't put two and two together. As you heard me talking to my sister last night, I was doing the whiskey and kicks thing, and I talked to an old friend of mine from school, and she was like, just tell me about whiskey and kicks, how she loves that I'm doing that, so on and so forth. And I was like, yo, isn't it crazy that I'm doing this? Like, and she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, this whole in front of the camera thing and this whole entertainment thing is just crazy that I'm even in this space. And she was like, what are you talking about? She said, you always been an entertainer. And I was like, what? And she was like, all those talent shows we competed against each other. And I was like, damn, you're right. Like all those shows I was doing, dancing, you know what I'm saying, rapping, lip syncing. Shoot, I've participated in every facet of hip hop. You know what I'm saying, graffiti, breakdancing, DJing, and rapping. Like I've done it all. Like it's always been something that's a part of me, but I kind of lost it. I guess I don't know if I lost it. I just didn't put it in perspective, I guess. And then at some point I just kind of like embraced it, and I like to learn. So along with the entertainment, it's like I learned I learned in front of the camera, I learned behind the camera, I learned the editing, I learned everything, and now I can do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? I learned audio, I learned these things, and so it's like, damn, what is my talent? Is it just being in front of the camera? Is this it? Or am I meant to be behind the camera producing? I love it all. I love it all, son. So I just do it. I just do it. And as far as turning it into a profit, I haven't necessarily mastered that, the business side of it to that degree, but I understand that even to get to that point, you have to put the energy, time, and effort into the craft. I value the craft so much, you know what I'm saying? And that goes from we got the one camera set up today.
Yeah.
Here because
We're running it.
one of our cameras is faulty. So but that goes from the 3 camera setup, editing and putting that out, which adds depth and makes it more dynamic, all the way down to creating a reel on Instagram.
Hey,
I have my blood, sweat, and tears and all of that shit because it's all creativity for me. It's all art for me. You know what I mean? So my that's kind of like my outlook on it. And I just go. I just go. I do editing. I edit every day.
Yes.
At some point, I'm editing every single day.
Yes, dear.
In some degree. So I just go, and then I'm just constantly trying to build up our following and stuff like that. And I try to encourage you to do your other stuff, your wine stuff.
Post my content.
Post your content, yo.
Yes.
Put it out. And I've learned to put my stuff out there and leave it and not obsess over it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can do that, yo.
Yes.
Because you start looking for the likes and start looking for the.
It only got 35 likes.
Yeah, you look.
Yes.
You start, and it's like, look, I put the art out, and then I'm trying to move on to the next thing.
Got you.
And just building up, because at the end of the day, nobody can take away that you did Chick on the Scene, that you did Wine with Friends, that you created this content. No one can take these things away from you.
Right.
You did it. You did that. You know what I'm saying? Those are that's valuable to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I'll be looking at things. In my long-winded answer, I'm not sure if I answered your question or not.
You did.
A lot of passion in it for me.
I know.
Yeah.
I see it.
So we would love to make money off of it and be able to quit our day jobs.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Listen.
for sure. But like I always told people, listen, whiskey and kicks. Yeah, whiskey and kicks is my joint, but I'm not in love with whiskey and kicks like that. Somebody won't come buy my idea and put somebody younger on the camera and all that kind of stuff. I am perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? So just seeing my creation out there is fine, but I'll move on to something else. So right now is Where's Brunch, and this is popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And we're just gonna keep grinding, man. Keep popping.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That makes sense.
It does.
How do you feel about it?
I would say for me, you said that how you felt like you lost it or you didn't embrace it or something.
Yeah, kind of got lost in the sauce and living life.
I would definitely say for me, I had to work on my confidence in just being. I don't have a camera coach. I don't have a side coach that's coaching me on content and this is what you should say and all this. I just have me and my ability to be like, lights, camera, action. Okay, let's go.
Right.
And I love it. And I love when I do it. After I do it, I'm still on a high and I need to come down. Mm-hmm. And I realize that that's a thing too. But I do love doing it. I love to do the interviews. I love doing Wine with Friends. Mm-hmm. I miss Wine with Friends, actually.
Me too.
I miss it. And it's going to come back. We're going to do a November special edition, pre-holiday, pre-Thanksgiving. I'm going to do one, maybe 2 in a month. But a lot of it has been about me getting out of my own head and not being so self-conscious about every single thing.
Yeah, man.
Every angle, every shot. Did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? When I have like tons of crap in my head and I just don't do it. But I understand that I do have a talent and I do have a voice. And that was something that one of my mentors way back, Dr. Malvo, said to me. She was like, you have a voice. You should use it.
Yeah, you do. Great voice at that.
Oh, thanks. But she's like, you have a voice.
Yep.
You should really use it. And it is, it's just like kind of like something like, you get lost in life. Like you said, you're parenting, you're doing all these other things. You're having a 9 to 5,
yep.
But you're not fueling your passion. You're not feeding
mm-hmm.
the passion that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it does happen, like a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, you know what? I think I should do this.
Right.
And it just kind of works. So I think that Wine with Friends will come back and it'll be stronger and it'll be better.
No doubt.
And I'll just keep doing it the way. I mean, of course, now I have to build a whole new set. I don't know.
You said maybe 2 times in November. I'm like, you sure you want to do it in November and not wait until after we move?
I might have to wait until
and get a whole new situation.
It's gonna be a whole new set,
like a new wall,
whole new wall. The Gatsby wall is coming down.
It's coming down, yo.
This month. Oh my gosh, I feel like I should do one final.
All right.
One final
farewell. That would be dope.
Farewell to the wall.
That would be like a welcome back and stay tuned kind of thing.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Especially if you lined up a few guests.
Yeah, a few people to come
on. Here I am producing your show.
Producing me. Listen, that's why we married. That's why we married. I get this free.
I can't help it. I be having these ideas.
I get the free promotion / production / key grip guy here. I get all of this for free.
And now she knows my my what do they call it? Call signs?
Yes.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, call signs.
She, I'll be sitting there and she'll be like, "What do you think? Your mind's going?" I'll be like,
the brain be.
She can see when my brain cuts off.
He be working. It's instantly.
But yeah, that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying?
I think I will do a farewell to the Gatsby wall because there's been so many great events that have happened on that wall.
That is such a great idea.
Yeah, so I got to pick a date. And we're going to do it before I take it down.
Before you tear it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before I take it down.
Dang, that'd be fly. Yo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to a few people.
Yeah.
A few winemakers.
Yeah.
A few folks who've been great guests.
Yeah, come on, get your 3 minutes, 4 minutes or something.
Yeah, get your 2 minutes real quick.
You probably
2 to 3, 5. I'll give everybody 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And just do a nice, live.
Dope. But yeah, your life does, you the kids, marriage, jobs, all these different things. And
stuff.
you lose that, and then at some point you get back in touch with it. And it's like, wow, yeah, I enjoy this shit a lot.
I love it.
I love it.
And us doing this. Excuse me. It's been amazing. Like,
yeah.
This is like a whole different level of expression.
Yes. Yeah. It is. It's great.
It's great.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah, I need some brunch food though in front of me though. Sometimes
brunch, we can't be eating on the air. What you talking about, man?
I know you always tell me we can't be eating and we can't drink so much. And we got to do like
guzzling.
Can't be guzzling. Can't be eating. Listen,
can't have that dead air.
He is like Ike Turner.
Oh, yo, don't be saying that. Hey, yo, what's going on?
Not in a bad way. You're great.
There's no Ike Turner good way. That's a bad example.
Okay, Joe Jackson.
All right, look. I hit Tito one time. I told him to save Michael some syrup. Yo.
No, but I think it's great. I think that you found your space. And I think that the
old-fashioned cocktail riffs.
The old-fashioned cocktail riffs is like a genius thing. And if you guys haven't watched that, go to Whiskey and Kicks on YouTube and watch those because those are genius.
Appreciate it.
I just think that you have this thing when you talk to folks and you get stuff and you get amazing shots and they're making these crazy drinks and all of that stuff. You have this thing and people talk to you and people tell you their life. They probably would tell you more if you kept going with them. So
people get comfortable.
Yeah, you have a way of making people comfortable.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
old-fashioned cocktail riffs coming back too.
Hey,
so everything is in order.
Yeah.
So with the my cocktail, my Whiskey Wednesdays are back now.
I know. Look at you.
Back finally.
You're back. Starting off with the infinity bottle.
Yeah, start off with the infinity bottle. So check that out for Whiskey and Kicks channel on YouTube. All video-based stuff.
All video-based,
We have other things that we do outside of Where's Brunch.
Yeah, we do.
This is definitely, I love Where's Brunch though. This is great.
This is great. We had brunch this past weekend.
Yeah, we did. We went to Junction Bistro. Is it Bistro and Bakery or Bakery and Bistro?
Bistro and
Sorry,
Bakery.
Sorry, guys. Bistro and Bakery.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. Those. Oh my God, that French toast. The French toast is so good. But check our review out on our YouTube channel.
Go check it out.
We do that too.
We do those too, you guys.
We rate our brunch experiences for a 5-star system.
He gotta stop having me come to rate brunch right after I had brunch and then I'm yawning.
Trina yawns every time. I did not cut it out this time.
Because I be tired, okay? We didn't ate, we didn't drink, and I only had one mimosa this time. Most of the time, we're coming back with after 2 and 3.
Yeah, there was
Sometimes 4.
So there was no tipsiness this time.
There was no tipsiness. I was still jet lagged. Okay.
Okay, because you know where I was going, so I was like, so you were yawning. Maybe you're just bored with what I'm talking about.
I wasn't bored. I was jet lagged this time.
You needed an extra day.
The other time I was straight tipsy and needed to lay down. The last time when I was yawning crazy.
Yeah.
Which one was that after?
That was after Ruthie's all day.
Oh,
he was out of it, yo.
We
was all listen. I think it was, wasn't it? It was Ruthie's, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were lit.
Yeah. It was nice.
Shout out to Brandon and Diana.
Yeah, because we was out with Brandon and Diana, and we sat there and had 20 drinks.
We sat there and we got to go back.
Yeah,
that was great.
Soon.
That was great.
Well,
so yes.
Yeah.
If you made it this far,
you better have. Don't miss stuff at the end.
We appreciate you.
It's good stuff.
Bring more people to the Brunch Crew.
Bring more people to the Brunch Crew.
Share.
Yeah. Oh, we should announce the. Should we announce the? Well, we're gonna be doing the giveaway.
Yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway.
We'll do our own. It's a separate video, and we'll announce the giveaway.
But just know,
on Instagram.
Just know. 500.
550. 550.
Hey. All right.
Trina's rock out music.
It gives me Beavis and Butthead vibes.
Shout out to us. 500 followers on Instagram.
Thank you guys.
And 50 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey.
People, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so right now.
Yes.
Right now.
And tell us who your hall pass celebrity is.
Who's your hall pass celebrity?
And what y'all think of his Martha Stewart?
Hey, 81, baby.
81.
Them pancakes is getting flipped.
Them cobwebs is nice.
Hey.
She probably has a vibrant sex life. Yeah,
I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go.
Yeah.